Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love digging into these medical breakthroughs, right?
Absolutely.
And today we've got one that's really going to make you think.
Yeah, this one is
It's about a
pretty special.
it's about a woman named Bianca Perea in the UK who was diagnosed with
Stage 4 bowel cancer.
stage 4, that's right, bowel cancer that spread to her liver.
Right.
And this is where it gets really interesting. So we've got these excerpts from this article all about her case, and well, I think you're going to find this fascinating.
I think so too. It's a case that, kind of changes what we thought we knew about treating advanced bowel cancer.
Yeah, so, I mean, right from the start, she was told, at this stage, it's really about prolonging life, not
Right.
not about a cure.
Not
And
necessarily about a cure at this stage, yeah.
but she just refused to accept that. And her words just really struck me. She said,
What did she say?
I don't want to sound, arrogant or anything like that, but I just didn't feel like this was it,
She had that fight in her, and that's so important.
Yeah. Yeah.
To even, be considered for the kind of treatment she ended up getting.
Well, and that's what I wanted to ask you about, because liver transplants for cases like hers,
They're
they're
really rare.
they're incredibly rare. So
Yeah.
so what was it about her case that made this even a possibility?
Well, there are a lot of factors, right? It's not just one thing. But for Bianca, she underwent
She went through a lot.
she went through a lot. 37 rounds of panitumumab,
Wow.
which is a targeted therapy, along with chemo.
Yeah.
And that went on for 2.5 years. And then in 2023, she had surgery to remove the bowel tumor, the primary tumor.
Right, right.
So that's a lot to go through.
It is. It is. And I think what I find so amazing is that even after all that, she still had tumors in her liver, right?
She did.
But how could they even consider a transplant at that point?
Well, that's where her response to the treatment comes in. Targeted therapies like panitumumab work differently than traditional chemo. They focus on specific cancer cells,
Right, yeah.
so they can be very effective. And in Bianca's case, it was really effective. It really helped to control the cancer. And the fact that they were able to remove the primary bowel tumor also significantly reduced the risk of it spreading further. So together,
That was really key.
that was key. Yeah.
The removal of
It was key because it showed, her body was responding to the treatment, and that she was a good candidate.
So they put her on the transplant list. And remarkably, she got a new liver that same year.
That summer, yeah.
Yeah, that summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. And then what really blew me away is that within 4 weeks, she's out there driving, walking her dogs.
I know. That's incredible, right? It really highlights the power of transplantation and the resilience of the human body.
And the human spirit, too, right? I mean, she even
What would you
said,
say?
I've been given a second chance, and I'm going to grab it with both hands. I mean, how can you not be inspired by that?
You can't. You really can't. And, she even believes she's cured.
Right. But doctors, they're
Huh?
hesitant to use that word.
Right. It's still early, but there is promising news. When they examined her removed liver, the tumor cells were inactive.
So that's a good sign.
That's a good sign, yeah. It gives us hope that the cancer won't return.
Right. But it is important to remember, and you touched on this earlier,
Mhm.
that, advanced bowel cancer, it's not one size fits all, right?
No, it's complex. There are different types, different genetic profiles, and different responses to treatment.
So what worked for Bianca? It
Might not work for everyone.
might not work for everyone, right? And this is why research is so important.
Absolutely. We need to keep learning. We need to keep pushing the boundaries to find more effective treatments.
Right, and I think this case just opens up so many questions, right, about how we approach these really tough cancers.
Yeah, it's not just about extending life anymore.
Right, it's about giving people a chance at a future, a real future.
Yeah, and Bianca's case shows us that might be possible even in cases that we once thought were hopeless.
Right, and organ donation, too. It played such a crucial role here. It really can be life-changing.
It absolutely can.
Yeah, and I think that's something for all of us to think about, the potential of organ donation to transform lives.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing.
So what does this all mean for the future of cancer treatment? Could this type of approach, combining targeted therapies and transplants, become more common? I mean, it's too early to say for sure,
Right.
but it's definitely something to think about.
It is, and it gives us hope for the future. Bianca's story is a reminder that even in the face of incredible challenges, there's always hope. There's always a chance for a miracle.
Absolutely. And that's why we do what we do, right? To uncover these stories, these breakthroughs, and share them with you.
Exactly, because knowledge is power, and hope is everything.
That's right. So keep those questions coming, keep those conversations going, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.